Hello, guys and girls. This is a scene for New York by Night. This is a open scene, so anyone can drop in and drop out. And this is set at the Penthouse Bar with Mr. Silas opening up a shop once again, making sure all his customers downstairs are doing very well, having a chat with all the right people, and then heading back upstairs to go and organize his own personal dealings for the night. He has a large desk filled with various blueprints, and he's currently mapping out specialized places, writing down names, listing down employee lists for his own special side projects. In the meantime, other people have shown an interest in popping down to the penthouse tonight. Let's see what they're doing.
Lily is just entering the bar. She actually hasn't been here for quite some time, so she's just gonna look around, see if there's any changes. She is alone, which is rather unusual, but well, not unheard of. Mm,
You've been here
She's
often
just
enough for the security staff to know you by sight.
yeah. If they didn't know me by now, then I'm pretty sure that the head of security does something wrong. Or the manager is he now, right? So she checks downstairs. She doesn't see anything that's immediately of any interest to her, so she just walks towards the elevator, gets in, goes up.
Shortly after Lily enters the bar, Aaron also enters. He looks around. He's never been here before. He's like, oh, interesting.
This is a rather special bar. I'll give you the general description since it's your first time here. This is the penthouse bar. So there's the ground floor, which you get into an elevator. You go up to the first several floors up, which are all like offices and stuff, which are all closed in the during the evening because there's a fucking nightclub above them. And this is a three-floor club, with the first floor being the main dance floor and general gathering. Then you actually have the bar and lounge sections, and then you have the VIP segment on top, which is very, very exclusive to very, very special people.
I can guess what sort of people.
Hmm.
Ta-da. So Aaron looks around and does he spot Lily? Well,
Um,
has Lily gone up yet or not?
well, if you would like to spot her, I'm fine. You can just see her going towards the elevator.
That's fine. They'll be like,
Giving a high five to one of the security guards on the way up.
Yeah. Stop, guys!
Aaron will be like, hey Lily!
Oh, hey! Hi! Aaron was it, right?
Yes, the one and only.
Cool. What are you doing here?
I don't know. I've
You
never
don't,
been here before.
so you don't know why you came here. You don't know what you're doing here.
No, actually.
Well,
I, I was
You would
just
think
wandering around.
that werewolves had social lives and would go out and party.
yeah.
He's a silent starter. He's supposed to wander around the whole fucking planet.
Well, it's cool. A few friends of mine actually own the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty
Actually,
nice.
My
Pretty nice place.
boyfriend's manager, but he's
Oh,
not the owner. But he's not around.
I've met your boyfriend. Remember, it's Josh, right?
Yes, Josh. You probably met him at the Irish pub, was it?
Yes,
Really
he
tell
was
anymore.
he was the one taking your video while you were dancing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, that video was a little bit better than the other one.
Yeah, let's not talk about the pigeon bob.
No.
And as he says that, some people turn around, so like, ah!
Right. Well, I'm gonna go up before I get thrown out of the establishment. You wanna come?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Well, you might want to, at least, do you have any weapons or something?
No.
No. Figured.
Out of
Well,
character, you would have been you would have been given the general spiel for weapons that you're about for the general bit while getting onto the lift. It's fine for you because you're coming down with Lily, and we all like Lily, but you're new here, so here are the rules, sir. When going upstairs, we will do a general security check. We just want to know any weapons, concealed items, such as we're not going to take them off you. We just like to know where things are.
Does this count? And he takes a necklace.
Yes, that counts.
Oh, okay. That's
Good,
the
good.
only thing I have on me.
Fair enough, sir. I hope you enjoy your evening. Please enjoy your time upstairs.
All right.
that's it. Don't worry about it. Happens all the time. Well, okay, usually all the time.
Right.
I guess.
Security places.
Well, do you follow? Come on.
Yes, sure.
Awesome. And then we'll get into the elevator. It's the elevator music.
Mr. Silas will have identified what you are with his magical mirror on your trip up.
Yay. Do you like see his
I see your true form.
Okay. You see an Anubis.
Ah, that's new.
Well, as they're standing in the elevator, Lily is actually swinging a little bit to the elevator music, which is boring. Well, at least it's something.
Oh well.
You get up to the VIP section. You have a nice little entryway, which is all nice and smartly and tastefully decorated, with a couple of stores and hallways, some going left, some going right, and the main door in front of you, which goes into the main section.
Yay, main section.
Of course we're going there. You didn't think I'm going to get stuck in some kind of boring office now, do you?
Right, you get to
Entering.
you open the main section, and as previously described, you see Mr. Silas on the opposite side. He's rolling up and putting some things into tubes at this point. There's a nice open table. You can see the brightly polished bar on the other side. It's, well, how Lily remembers it. Nice, tastefully decorated, built for comfort, not overindulgent style.
Well, Lily is just gonna walk in with Aaron trailing behind her, and she's just gonna raise her hand and says, "Hey, my favorite leech!"
Ah, Lily, a long time no see. How have you been doing?
Oh, okay. I mean, we saw each other not too long ago. And remember the talk you had with Marcus?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. A little bit of progress has been made on that front. I do have a request to throw on there, by the way.
Oh,
I went and chatted to a few people in the know, and I've got to I have to have one of them removed from your guys' hit list.
okay.
Yeah, well, I still want Ajax delivered to you head on a platter. They're all in Staten Island. That's the first part. They don't tend to make too much movement. I've got various people checking out for them if they do leave that ground. But Jax is being removed from the hit list. He's useful. We need him.
Uh-huh.
Alive, preferably.
Well, actually, he is the second name on our list because the only two names that my guy remembers is Ajax, who attacked him, and Jax, who held him so he could get attacked. I'm sorry, but just getting him off the hit list is not going to be that easy.
There are reasons for it. We will talk a bit more about that in a bit. But I've been terribly rude. My name is Mr. Silas. Don't think we've met.
I don't think so either. My name is Aaron Gaihiji.
Pleased to meet you. Please come, take a seat, make yourself comfortable. Welcome to my establishment. Would you like a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Keep
pick your poison.
so polite to me.
I was polite to you on your first few trips down here. Now it's practically a second home for you. Just come in and make yourself at home.
True.
What's your poison?
Uh, you have something Middle Eastern?
Plenty. It would be a nice pleasure to be able to crack out those selections.
Sure.
How about the tea dish? I've got a selection of Middle Eastern teas that I would like to crack out. I don't drink myself, but I find the aromas quite pleasant.
Tea?
Alright.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry, I've got something else for you, Lily. It's also tea, but it's Long Island style.
Ooh.
Oh, that's some good stuff as well. So much choice. Why not both? Alright, decided. Both.
Good choice, sir. Good choice.
Well, I shouldn't be drinking too much, I think. Not after what happened last time.
In that bar, yeah, you had to be dragged off.
Oh, I can't really remember how I got home, but
This
well,
has
I got
anything
there.
to do with that YouTube video I've seen cycling around?
Oh my God, no! Oh, please stop it! I don't know what I was doing. I had a very bad. Actually, did you see the follow-up movie? That one was shot at the bar, and that was actually pretty decent. Aaron was there. He was but there, by the way, both times, so he knows. But
Just give the word and I can have them removed from YouTube.
if you would do that, that would be awesome.
Oh, excellent. I'll just put the call out there.
Thanks.
Tap, tap, dee, tap, tap, tap. Yeah, don't worry about that. That one's been dealt with by top men.
Oh man, that sucks so bad.
I think it's gonna be all the new hit, the Pigeon Bob.
I couldn't show my face in class for like a week until people stopped laughing.
Oh, why? You're famous now, Lily. Be happy.
Yay! Yeah, that's really what I want. More attention. No, I just want humans to leave me alone.
I guess.
So, what brings you here, Aaron?
I was just wandering around the city and I just walked in. And then I saw Lily. And I said
Well,
hello.
I like to think that I run one of the city's more popular nightclubs.
Hmm.
Kind of a little bit of a badge of prize. I put a lot of effort into this place.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. How much time did you invest in this? You must have had a
Well,
lot of time.
I've had plenty of time, but I've only been in the city for so long. This one's been a bit of a group effort.
I see.
And the city has changed so much in these past 6 months.
Hmm. Well, I think it's about to change even more.
What makes you say that?
Uh, just some other. He calls, looks to Lily and then to Silas. She called you a leech, right?
Correct. I would also be the warden.
Ah,
It's my job amongst leeches to be the specific person that goes around and deals with all the other specials, so we're all on the same page and working towards the same objectives, and we don't bump heads too much. We like a nice, peaceful city. It's good for everyone's longevity.
right. We don't worry too much. We have orders not to go all bullshit on everybody we see.
Oh no, I'm quite familiar with these. I've had a chat with the Alpha.
Cool. No, it's because, there are snakes that have entered the city.
Snakes? That has a lot of connotation. Please, could you elaborate?
The followers of Sutek.
Oh dear God. Why did not someone tell me about this sooner?
Okay, who is this guy, Sutek, that you're talking about? And if you really need snakes, I have a few of them in my zoo. I mean, I even have a special one.
Ooh. Well, it's nice to know that you're making new friends. Um,
I haven't been able to find them yet.
well, they're particularly good at not being found when they don't want to be. It's one of the reasons they're still around.
Yeah, but I've tracked them down here.
To the bar. And
No, to the city, not
please,
to the bar.
for someone who has no idea what you guys are talking about, what are you guys talking about?
Okay, in which case it's rather a quick little sum up. Best way to put it is, you know, a while ago that me and the Changelings and I think one of yours were having a bit of a competition for how many of our old ones have become gods or demigods in old mythology.
Uh-huh, yeah.
This is another one of those situations of dealing with the followers of those entities that happen to be big, vicious sons of bitches.
Interesting. So,
They're not really interesting. The only thing you need to do is just just rip them in pieces. The
trust
only
me,
the
I
only
think
good follower of Sutek is, well, that one.
It's kind of a motto with most of our type of cities that we don't like them in. They tend to cause issues with
okay.
everything. You see, they're like Jehovah's Witnesses on crack.
I think that's putting it mildly. They're a
Oh,
cult.
okay.
Okay.
Well,
They will come. They will try to convert you. If they don't succeed in converting you to the following of Set, they will kill you.
oh, that would be very interesting. I'd like to see them try.
No, that's the problem. They're very good at this, and they have superior numbers, and they're quite willing to sacrifice their minions
Oh,
over and over again.
better. That's even better.
And not to mention, if you give them too much trouble, they'll probably send an intercontinental ballistic missile your way, and I don't think you can survive that.
Well, I might be giving it a shot, but, yeah.
You see,
If you're hunting Setites, take me with you. I want to
I'm
kill a
not
few.
hunting anything. It's just like, okay, I know that if I hear someone say that he's a Sithite, and I know that I don't have to restrain myself. Yay!
oh yeah, I'm sorry, Setites on the kill list. I'll
Thank you.
let you know. I'll let you know if they occasionally send what is it's got a specific name for it and their clan. But in our clan, they occasionally send someone to be act as a diplomancer. I don't know what their clan name for that position is. To come and discuss and meet a middle ground. Typically, the messenger has a habit of getting shot on that one, but some cities have a habit of making the mistake of caving.
Well, interesting. Like I said, I don't mind killing some leeches. I mean, no offense, Mr. Silas, as you know, I like you a lot. I'm still not very fond of your species, kind, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, we've had this discussion so many times. Like I
Mm,
said, there's quite a selection that are all a free for all.
mhm.
Just please, if possible, leave some of my guys alone, because to be honest, quite a lot of them just want to be left alone to their quiet eternities.
Listen, those Camarilla guys, I've actually learned to pronounce it pretty well by now. I'll leave them alone. Sure. Unless I find the one. Oh no, never mind. Um, well, unless someone tries to attack me, then he's toast. But duh.
Oh, perfectly fair.
But yeah. As for the other leeches, I don't mind clawing them. So okay, Sethites are good to kill. Good to know.
And yes, I'm afraid
They
of the
have
kill list.
they have this really long tongue that they sometimes flip out.
Well, they have a lot of other talents as well. Um, let's see. Sorry, I've been doing a bit of cracking up on my studies and these ones a bit recently. Let's see what I can recall.
Go dice gods.
No, I can't recall anything. But yes, I remember. I know the names of specifics, but sorry, I would need to get my textbook out. to be able to go through some of their specific capabilities.
Justin, would you roll for me 3 dice, actually?
10 for 10.
Nice. That's my roll on my vampire lore.
Awesome.
Well, howdy, y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh, okay. Before you jump into that one, Grog, I'll do the full introduction for you. And I'll start from the top. This is the penthouse bar, so you start off with the elevator at the bottom, you go up to the bottom dub floor or bar floor. You don't get in the VIP, that area. Once you get into one of those floors, I happen to have a magical mirror that allows me to identify all these specials. I can spot a vampiric aura. You have, even though that you're a caitiff, you can still be spotted by the magical mirror.
I have a merit that does not spot me.
Merit does not apply because I get to see your true form. It's a Tremere ritual thing. It's not aura based.
Oh, it's not aura based? Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm dead.
No, I'm not a merit.
No, I said I'm an undead.
Yeah, there we go. I can't identify anything else about you. It's just how I identify who gets to go up to the VIP room. You're special. You'll have a security guard come past you saying, "Hello, sir. Here is a VIP pass. If you'd like to be able to go up to the VIP room, there are free drinks available."
Well, thank you very much. Sir. You're mighty kind. It's gonna, go up to the VIP room then.
Well, you get to the elevator, you swipe the VIP card, it will take you up to the VIP room. In which case, you get there and the main door's already open. You can see these one gentleman at the far end who appears to be the smartly dressed business owner. You have Lily, which is wearing whatever Lily's wearing, and Aaron, who I didn't actually catch a description of what he appeared as, so could he describe himself now?
Aaron looks like a Egyptian man in his early 20s. Has burning yellow eyes, like really yellow eyes. Wears normal pants. Wears a hoodie. Not really anything too specific. Walks on sandals because shoes irritate him. Yeah. Because nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, do you want a description for Lily? I mean, don't mind giving it.
I know what Lily looks like, but if she wants to describe it for the kiddies.
No. She just looks ready to party, and if you know what she looks like, I'm cool with it.
Good. By the way, sorry. While I was chatting to you guys, there was a extra special person that arrived, so I decided to bring them up. He should be arriving about now.
As the door swings open, he just takes out his cowboy hat. Well, howdy, y'all. How y'all doing?
Pleasure to meet you.
Right.
Well, the pleasure's all mine.
Well, you've chosen a good night to pop down. It's a Long Island iced tea night. Would you like some?
Oh, well, as much as I like my whiskey, I can't be having it anymore. I've got this stomach problem, you see.
Oh, I completely understand.
He's dressed up in tight blue jeans. He's got on cowboy boots with spurs that clink as he walks. He's got a tight button-up black shirt, and he's got a 10-gallon black hat on as well.
Right, well, if you'll excuse me for a second, I need to respond to this phone call I'm currently receiving. Please entertain yourselves. I'll come in with a refill of the drinks. Sorry, I didn't catch your name, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been in this city for so long that sometimes forget people just don't notice my type of people. But, I'm John. I'm John McIntosh.
John
Tonight,
McIntosh.
It's a real pleasure to meet you, sir.
I'm pleased to meet you. While I'm out, I think I might be able to find something more palatable for your delicate stomach.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I had a good meal before I came here. You know, some of the down at the local honky tonk.
I'll be right back.
Something must have gone seriously straight past me. You had a good meal and then you don't want to drink?
Oh, how do you say, I have my problems when it comes to whiskey now.
Well,
I
too
guess.
anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Lily. This is Aaron. We're here to have a fun time.
Well, howdy, ma'am. It's good to meet you. As I said, I'm John McIntosh.
Nice to meet you, Mac. So, you've been long in the city?
Well, yes, I've been here, going on 20 years now, I think.
Okay. Cool. So, where do you live?
In the sewers.
In the sewers.
Yes, that's where they kind of put my kind of people. It's really
Why
sad.
would you voluntarily go?
Who said it's voluntary, ma'am? Not to be, disrespecting you or anything, but it's not voluntary at all. It's just, where they put my kind.
And she just looks at Mac from head to toe, and she's like, "Your kind? I mean, what? People who wear hats?"
No, ma'am. That's not what I was talking about at all.
Uh-huh.
Maybe, when our host gets back, he can, tell you a bit more about what my kind are like. It's, very disrespectful to talk about yourself to a lady. You're supposed to listen, not speak. At least that's the way I was raised.
Well, do you see any ladies around here?
Well, yes, ma'am, I do. I'm speaking to one.
Oh, please. I'm not my mother. Seriously, just stop with the man and stop with the lady. My name is Lily, and I am not 21. I am most definitely 22. And
Lily, you need to pick your words better.
fuck it. Silas knows it. It's not that big of a deal.
I know. You're fine. You're
Yeah,
fine.
it's a problem
You're
when I
a
get to other
beautiful.
bars.
Don't worry. You will one day. It will all be alright.
No, trust me. I don't think I will ever not be 21 anymore.
I'm sorry, it's very rude to ask a lady her age.
No,
Exactly, sir.
no, he did not ask my age. Don't worry.
What is
It was my
this?
mess up. I messed up, but
No problem.
you're used to it. I'm just a poor liar.
Well, like I said, our host could probably tell you a bit more about why my kind of stays in the sewers.
Could you tell me about which team you're on?
Why, I'm not on any team, sir, because I live in the sewers, as it were. And he kind of like looks to them too, then looks to you, looks to them too, looks to you, like, is it okay? I'm confused. Help me, sir. I don't know if that would break the masquerade, sir. Oh, please help me.
This isn't only special individuals get invited upstairs, sir. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, thank you, sir. It was kind of, putting me in a conundrum. I wasn't sure what I could say, wasn't sure what I could do.
That's usual for people to have those troubles first time, though. I tend to warn people ahead of time if we're going to have to go on undercover talks.
Well, thank you greatly. But no, I'm not with any side because, well, no side will have me. I've been called many things, many bad names, but some call me caitiff.
Right. Well, good for you. Now, what is a caitiff? And by the way, Silas, how about those drinks?
Yes. Here's a fresh pot of nice Long Island iced tea.
You're awesome. So, please, enlighten me, because I'm hearing a lot of new things. Setites, cative. What's a cative?
I'm interested in as well.
Are they also on the kill list?
Well, we'll get to that. A caitiff is, in modern times, known as a thin blood.
You know, people told me that, and I actually don't have thin blood. I'm just confounded by that, though.
What's thin blood? You mean you just bleed empty faster? I don't.
Hey, that's another polite way of saying that someone is too high, as it were.
Too high.
So you smoke things? Is that it?
Yeah, it's like
No.
there are huge question marks here.
It's hard to explain to someone that isn't, raised, by this. It's really hard. I'm not sure how to exactly say it, to be quite honest.
Well, I guess someone had to say it to you at some point. Just say it. Seriously, I at least I know now that you're a leech. That makes it so much easier. Although I
Well-
could have guessed that by the fact that you didn't drink anything, it explains a lot, but still, I don't know shit about you guys. I know that Mr. Silas has a family, and I know that there are different kind of groups within Leech Society, and there's also like the Camarilla, and they fight something, and I don't even know what that was called again. So, Leech Lessons 101.
It's so confusing, all of this.
Exactly!
Oh well, I guess everybody has their own system.
There's very complicated systems. I've been trying to pick up all the other people's systems. It's actually quite complex.
What are you talking about?
It's really
Well-
not that difficult, you know.
Oh
I
no,
just try to stay out of everyone's way and just play nice and do as my betters tell me.
not a bad motto for one that wants to stay out of trouble.
But to be quite honest, Mac, I mean, you're talking like people better than you. You're calling everyone sir or ma'am. Don't you have like any respect for yourself? Seriously.
Well, let me put it into context for you. In some cities, that if I take a place like, I know, most Washington, Manhattan, that type of place, caitiffs have a habit of scaring some individuals, and therefore they tend to get put down rather harshly.
This is true, especially some people think that some like boogie boogie will happen when people are made kind of like me, but then they search the blood and then they're like, oh well, he's not actually thin, and then they're even more confused, and then I get confused, I get yelled at, I get shot at, and thrown out of cities, and I don't know why. I'm just, trying to live every night, being a good person and all that.
Well, okay. So there are people who don't like you because of what you are.
Exactly.
That's seriously, just smack him or something. I mean, you're not gonna let yourself be told that you're lesser than someone, right?
Well, it gets awfully complicated.
Oh.
Why do you
Eventually-
keep things complicated?
Well, everyone keeps things complicated, especially when the old boys get involved. Even with, like, well, Lily, if Cross started showing a personal interest in someone, wouldn't it be scary?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay. But then again, I
And
would still fight him. I mean, to be quite honest, if Cross would show up and would actually, I don't know, try to.
well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, Cross may be a little bit of an arrogant, powerful son of a bitch, but he's a powerful son of a bitch, and I like him.
Mm, well, that he is. But luckily, he's too caught up with work to actually notice the rest of the patriarchy. So.
Well, I've actually been keeping a track of his court record so far, and to be perfectly honest, he actually has a fairly high strike ratio that is on the right side.
Yeah, well, duh. It's because he is made for this job.
Yes, some people.
Literally. No, actually, he's not made for this job. This job is made because of him. Yeah, never mind.
Now I'm confused.
I've got to agree with you, sir. I am mildly confused about what the lady is speaking.
Well, you know.
But actually, I don't know. So.
Okay, when you invent the universe.
Oh dear God. Okay, don't go back that complicated. How do I put it this way? Some people were around for our modern law systems when they were all being discussed and put into place, and some people are still in those modern law systems that were been switching from role to role ever since, but have been involved with the modern law system for quite some time and are really the people that actually understand the damn thing, rather than letting all these like loopholes and lawyers and defense attorneys get people off on bullshit claims. These people basically really invented the system and know how to work it against them.
Not just.
And let me just roll a manipulation plus subjugation, because I'm lying out my ass because I do not want Lily to start saying Cross is a fucking demon.
Damn it!
No, I wouldn't have said that. But by the way,
Only 2 successes. If you get 3 successes, you can spot it.
Alright. Can somebody roll me 3 dice?
Oh, I will after I roll 8.
I'll roll for you. That's fine.
You
I'm
only
not gonna
got
roll.
2. You only got 2, I'm afraid. So no dice for you, I'm afraid. And
3 dice it was, right, Max?
Yes, it is.
Yep. Dice don't lie. 3 successes. There they are.
Would you call this normal difficulty 6?
normal difficulty 6. Are you using something special to lower your difficulties?
I am.
What are you using?
I'm using a merit.
What is your merit?
Hold on. Do.
Hold on. Yay! Waiting music again.
Just let me point out, it's not that I'm going to deny the existence or the use of it. It's going to affect how I describe how he spots things.
You see Lily sitting there with like.
You clearly noticed Mr. Silas completely jump on that, so you didn't give the fucking cover away.
Oh,
yeah, Aaron's gonna be like.
I don't know. Would the heightened senses work on this?
Not really.
If not, then it's not gonna.
Okay, in which case the 2 of you, since you both got 2 successes, defender wins is why you needed. I was the defender.
I got 3
I got you.
successes.
Oh, you got 3 successes.
Yeah, he did.
In which case you noticed that Mr. Silas, as Lily was talking, quite quickly jumped on that one as if he was making sure to get something covered. And with your 2 successes, you can see that Mr. Silas was halting the flow of information before things got over.
Alright, so why did you jump the gun?
Or the odds they had information that he needed to give us.
Information to give you? Sorry, information comes with a price, and I didn't want to see such things handed out.
I smell here something. Weird. But the universe, when you create the universe,
Okay, let me explain that one.
Here come the manipulation subterfuge.
Now, that term, which Lily has a habit of using quite often, is essentially trying to go back to a building blocks type way of suggesting things. For example, Lily knows a lot of people that were involved with invention of modern law, as Lily knows a lot of people that were invention in modern construction. It's pretty much has become a force of habit for a catch-all term that she keeps going back with, and I really need her to come up with a better analogy. And the lie. Fucking
my-
once.
Yes! Yes!
Fucking once.
Yes!
Two successes.
Okay, Max, you want me to roll again?
Yes!
Oh yes, please.
Sorry.
God damn it! I botched. I completely buy into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so it's like that.
Alright.
Alright,
You
yes,
completely-
that makes a lot more sense.
So yeah, she's actually stupid enough to dance weird. She also has very weird ways
No,
of
that
playing
that also explains the pigeon bob. I know get why she moved like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Me, yes, yes.
Okay.
It all makes so much sense right now.
And Grog, with your huge amount of success, see that he is clearly as fucking A, covering for this person's fuck up quite desperately.
And here I was actually, and this is out of character because I just want to make this remark. Here I was actually thinking that we could discuss everything openly. Fuck that.
This is me
Fine.
trying to lie and agree with him.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
6 successes here. Yes, I quite understand. I've heard that before. You know, it's been a couple of years, but you know, it's one of those things that just gets tossed around. You know, you need to come up with a more modern way of saying things.
What
And he
would you
just looks at Silas and
suggest?
smiles.
What would you
Well-
suggest for a modern way of putting people that were involved with getting these building blocks in?
Well, I would just call them carpenters, if I were you, sir. You know,
Carpenters.
because carpenters or maybe construction workers, because they make things and they make it from the ground up.
I studied to be a vet, not a freaking carpenter.
Oh,
If you're a
trust me.
vet, then why do you keep talking about the universe? No, don't do this.
Oh, fuck it.
I am confused, Lily.
Yeah, well, trust me. At this point, I need more drinks.
You're right.
Okay, another pot of iced tea. God damn, you guys get. Do you have any idea how many spirits goes into a pot of iced tea? It's literally like everything and then a spot of cola.
Don't worry, I'll roll.
It's like an ounce of Coca-Cola, and then you just fill the rest of the glass up with every kind of liquor you got in the cabinet.
Oh, I'll be
Pretty
slow.
much.
At this point in time, Jonathan is going to arrive at the penthouse suite. Going through the various security measures, of course.
You've been here quite a few times, so the security recognizes you.
Are they frisking me?
That's the standard little frisk. We're not going to take them off you. We just want to know what things are.
He has a knife on me, but that's
Yep.
all.
That's fine.
And he goes up to the VIP room.
By the way, gentlemen, we got another guest arriving.
Gentlemen.
And ladies.
Okay, awesome.
And, sorry, gentlemen and most esteemed guests.
Oh, suck it.
Silas, I think we're going to have a roll-off on that one.
Yeah, do you actually want to, for your hidden dagger, do you want to actually have a quick roll on it? I believe
Yeah.
it's Dex. What? It's something's.
Dex
I don't know
stealth
what.
for me.
No,
Dex stealth.
no,
Okay.
it's
No.
just going to be sheeted.
No, you'll find Mr. DuPont. It's Grog, because he snuck that one in.
Ah,
He hasn't
right.
done one of these scenes with us for a very long time. But yeah, just pull up Dice Stream and make a roll for it.
I'll
my
spend a
security-
willpower.
My security guards get a stand 5 dot roll for using this.
Do we actually need to roll for it too?
Well,
Unless he
No.
has a specialty, he can't win.
1, 2, 3, 4. I would say that they have the type of equipment to be able to spot this type
It's
of thing.
wooden. So
it's
no,
not
which
metal.
case, if it was metal, I would argue the point. Since it's wooden, yeah, perfectly fine. It's not going to be spotted on the general scanner. In which case, yes, that's perfectly fine for you to have snuck that in. This is not a heavy security night. Heavy security night has much, much more extras. But sometimes Mr. Silas is a bit arrogant in his personal safety and does not put in all the security measures.
Oh, come
Quite
on.
so.
You have the Hell Kitty.
Well, Jonathan walks into the room, and he does recognize the demon, known as Lily. And he's going to do his very best not to.
Hello, Jonathan. This is a new acquaintance of ours. His name is Aaron.
Aaron is the werewolf, right? Okay.
He's the Egyptian-looking gentleman with the hoodie.
Who you would, by the way, also have met in the Changeling bar.
Exactly.
But then known as Jax.
Jax, exactly.
Yes, so this man bears a really uncanny resemblance to Jax, but in the way he presents himself and the way he's dressed really sharp in his suit. Nothing like Jax at all. So,
So Aaron's like, haven't I seen you once before?
and where would that be, my good sir?
Right, now that you mention it.
You
It's kind of weird, because you look
Lily,
like
you
somebody I know, but you don't look like him.
I don't know how you've met him, but Lily, you've met Jonathan before. He's helped you with a few of our little side issues.
I did? When?
Yeah, he helped us with some of those operations against that really, really, really big bully.
Oh, Earthy. Yeah.
Yeah, he helped out. He helped quite a lot against everything.
And looking at the other gentleman. And who might this be?
I'm sure he can introduce himself.
Well, hello there. My name is John McIntosh.
John McIntosh.
Yes, sir.
Is he pale looking?
He is back to pale looking.
Ah. And of what clan are you?
Well, sir, I can't hail from a clan. Not rightly.
He's part of Team Cative.
I see. You see, Jonathan, well, shake off a thought at the first, and then,
Well, would you like to take us? I can get us a bottle of suitable drink open. We can all share a cup.
oh, sure. As he,
Well, if you excuse me then while I go and fetch that from the cooler section, please make small talk amongst yourself. I believe we were talking about various old ways of describing things.
yes.
Yes, we were talking about how to describe yourself using pigeon bobbings. Remember,
Oh, come
Lily?
on. Are you gonna keep rubbing that in?
I am not going to keep rubbing it in. You keep bringing it up with your
I did
weird
not.
descriptions.
At this point in time, Jonathan produces a phone from his pocket. Apologies, important business. As he exits the room.
Right. But, by the way, Mac, I mean, you're a leech. Don't you actually miss it sometimes, just to be able to drink Long Island iced teas and stuff like that?
He chooses to remain silent.
Yeah, I was actually thinking it was me. Okay, well, that's fine as well.
Grog,
John.
you gotta ask a question.
Oh, I didn't hear. I'm sorry. I was reading something. What'd you say?
Don't you miss it sometimes? I mean, you being a leech and all, don't you miss sometimes like drinking Long Island's iced teas and stuff like that? And just proper eat a burger at the McDonald's or something, or sushi?
Well, I do quite miss my drinking shots of whiskey, but beyond that, it's been an interesting.
You said you had to stay in sewers. I can't really find anything interesting in that. I mean, sure, I've slept at worse places, I guess. But, well, actually, I haven't. I wouldn't call a tiger's den a worse place than the sewers. Far from it, actually. But still, it's like... Yeah, I would never, ever want to be a leech. Ever. I mean, the things that you guys miss out on. Don't you agree, Aaron?
Quite so.
At this point in time, John
Just so you know,
comes back into.
So you know, he does have status in this identity,
Yep. That's totally
and
fine.
is an accepted cative.
That's well, that's something he's going to find out very soon. As Jonathan walks back in, just sits close to, moves close to Michelle, and I would like to roll a charisma subterfuge to hide my true.
That would be manipulation, sir.
That's the same thing. Well, pretty much the same thing. Manipulation subterfuge to hide his truer intentions.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Successes.
Perception, empathy.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna bother.
That will reduce the difficulty, though. Okay. Go ahead and spell no willpower. Seven.
7. Then, as he seems to be moving closer to you, you get the inclination that he is up to something.
Okay.
Here
I'll be right back. I had something to eat, and I need to...
Roll for initiative, please.
Okay.
God.
Oh, sweet zombie Jesus.
I kind of have to, you guys. I'm really sorry. It's my
You
job.
kind of don't because you're cheating right now, Brom.
Actually, before we get that, can we have the specifics there? Anything I want said in the video, so if it gets looked over, people can hear all
Alright,
that.
so I have alternate identity.
Yeah,
This
okay,
means that
that's
you
good stuff.
know that I have this identity, I'm accepted, and that killing me would be against staking me or harming me would be against the traditions, because I am actually an accepted member.
Just to argue that, I believe the general bit is accepted member or not, because you're still kind of new. It's literally.
I'm not new. I've been here for over 20 years.
Yeah. But if seriously, if he did stake you, his job is pretty much to bring you to me, so it's going to be kind of awkward.
Oh God.
He is, if you're accepted, he doesn't have any right to actually kill you. So it's probably going to be an awkward. You got staked, and then you have to get unstaked immediately because the senator goes, "What the hell did you just do?"
So,
True.
Max, you want to roll initiative as well?
Sure. Could you roll me 1d10, please?
Yeah, first one is yours.
Nice.
Nice.
So if somebody could put in the chat counter a
Oh,
16.
Yeah.
16.
Second one is mine.
Although I would argue that if you get the perception empathy, you would get the same feeling that.
No, we'll wait a turn, but
We'll wait a turn.
yeah.
We have no clue.
No, we are definitely clueless.
Okay, in which case use as a surprise round.
We are drinking
No, he
Long
doesn't get
Island
a
iced
surprise
tea.
round because I
don't
know
get it.
what's going on.
Yeah, I don't get surprise round against him. Pretty much.
Oh yeah, I'm
I'll
pretty
put
sure
it-
you spotted it quite quickly.
I can't put 2 initiatives.
I'm going to put it
yeah.
that I literally just walked back into the room with a drink in both hands and kind of going, okay.
By the way, I'm gonna put our initiatives in the chat because there's no way I can put up 2 counters.
Please do. It says 16.
I know.
16 and
And I will be at.
I rolled a 10 as well.
Also at 16.
Nice.
9. I'm only at 11 for a change. That I'm required. Okay, let's keep this nice and rolling smoothly because we're probably going to like have this bit done and then get straight back to talking again.
Yeah.
Defensive action as I'm moving away.
Right.
Now, what y'all be doing here? I'm kind of, you're coming at me like you want to harm me. I don't understand what's going on. He's just like moving back, get his hands up.
As Jonathan produces a steak, it's my job to bring any of your kind in front of the prince.
John,
It's-
could you hold off from there?
Nothing personal, as I am going to spend the blood for potence and spend for slurring as well, just in case. I don't know.
So, you've got 3 confused people that see the sudden thing, the brief exchange of information, and it's probably going to be a very much a stake in and then a stake out afterwards. But
Well, let's see about that. So that's dexterity plus melee, difficulty 9, spending a willpower. 1, 2,
Dang.
and 3.
wait,
So 2
not
carry
a bad
over.
roll. Not a bad roll at all.
That's 2 plus 1. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lethal to soak.
Alright, that means that I have to soak.
4.
Is it an X over my stamina?
Stamina and fortitude if you or armor if you have any on.
Stamina, fortitude, and armor.
Alright. Well, staked I am.
Right.
Actually, torpored.
Wait, how much damage did you take in one go?
All 7.
All 7.
No, no, you're not.
God
You're not
dang it.
torpid. You're not torpid.
You're incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
In which case, yeah, once you're actually conscious again, you can spend blood to heal as normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, you haven't entered torpid.
No,
So
that's
that was the
incapacitated. That is torpor.
No, you have to go over incapacitated to be in torpor. That's how I read the rules, and that's what we've been generally doing in all our combat roles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just. I might be wrong, but in the past 4 or 5 combat scenes I've done, we've always rolled. You have to go below it. Actually.
Yeah. If you get more than that, it's
Yeah.
good.
If he would have gotten 8, then you would have been torpor. He got 7, so that means you're incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Pawn, what the fuck did you do? That was my arrival. I was having a good time chatting to him, and now you
Mr.
staked into
Silas?
my chair.
Please, Mr. Silas.
Out of character, Aaron just grew larger.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I am actually gonna spend a fate point here.
Josh is going to go ahead and appear in front of Lily and says, no, no, no.
Yeah, that's a little bit too late.
Yeah, we're not going to say you're in the room at the moment.
Uh,
Fair enough. Just tell me when I get in.
My God, you have an epic echo.
Yeah.
What?
This
Jonathan
is Big Josh. Pretty much what you're hearing is Josh from the other side of the Shadowlands going, "No violence or death."
All right. This just came up. There needs to be a new tech. It's called Big Joshua Rain.
But Jonathan will Mr. Silas, I'm currently here in my capacity as a scourge.
You're claiming all the capacity of the Scourge. You know the rules for my establishment, and you happens to be the seneschal over here.
I am
And
up before you speak. I am not obligated to bring this one before you. I'm obligated to bring this one before the prince.
Lily will actually, she had a nice conversation with this leech, and she knows the rules of Mr. Silas's bar, so she's actually gonna stand above the guy that she knows is Mac. She's like, okay, touch him one more time, and seriously, we're gonna take this one, not outside because then we'll have a problem, but somewhere else.
Miss,
And she has changed into her apocalyptic form, so.
Yeah.
I would prefer if you wouldn't get into our particular business. I don't get myself involved in any of your business. I apologize to Mr. Silas if I offend him in his establishment, but
You bring your business to our nice night out.
please, miss.
No.
I am going to call the prince right now, Silas.
Oh, boo.
if you want to bring him over here, sure. But like I said,
I'm going to bring the prince, I'm going to bring the sheriff, and they'll back me up on this.
By all means.
As he goes to produce his phone and starts making some phone calls. Well,
Like I said, as far as I knew, I was actually quite enjoying this individual. And as far as my records show, he's already had this goddamn thing done with him before.
I don't know about this. I don't know this individual.
Out of character.
Yes, you
we're
do.
We're going to go.
I have alternate identity.
I don't know this guy because I haven't been in the city for that long.
Fair enough, which is one of the reasons I'm bringing this up is because of his 5 identity, I'm going to state that he's literally in my records of being one of the Septicate. That's why I'm supporting it.
Well,
which is fair enough on my side. That's why I'm role-playing as I am.
There's one way to find out if he truly is who he says he is.
Fair enough, but I've got this person listed down on my record, which is why I'm quite annoyed at these actions.
I wasn't. If I see a caitiff, unless you tell me right away that this man is not to be staked, in my capacity,
I'm sorry,
I am allowed even to destroy him right here and now.
Yes, I wasn't quite expecting it. I was talking to him in the first place and he was quite comfortable. You think I wouldn't have taken certain precautions if he was on the to-be-killed list?
He is a caitiff. He is on the to-be-killed list. I am sorry, Mr. Silas. We cannot change the laws of our elders.
Now can Josh walk in?
Josh, if you will.
Alright. Josh is pretty much going to walk in, see the situation as it is, and pretty much just say, I seem to have missed something. Can somebody please explain this situation to me?
That guy attacked this guy, and I don't know why, but it's not gonna happen again.
Why was this gentleman, and he looks at the torpor body with a stake in it, attacked? Who attacked him?
I did. And because I am under clear orders to, well, actually to kill or destroy any of his kind, because they are an abomination.
What is his kind? Silas, please explain this one to me.
He's a caitiff. He's a thin blood. Typically, they get created when they are too far removed from the original source. Some of them get accepted and join clans. Others are given leeway and allowed to continue their existence, while others are essentially hunted down and destroyed by people that hold the position that gives them the reason to do so.
Interesting. Does this particular caitiff have the rights granted to him to continue existing in your society?
According to my list of records, the name he gave me is on my list of allowable caitiff. We shall let... I don't quite know where to go from here. He's on my list, he's been staken, it's been demanded that we have a thing to quickly prove his identity. If his identity can be proved, he's free to leave, and I'll have to offer him recompense for his misfortune.
I will even recompense him if I am mistaken in my assumptions.
Well,
Right.
can't you
And
just
you're-
send the freaking list like...
Lily, let me handle this, okay? Thank you. You, what is your name? He's pointing at DuPont.
Jonathan DuPont.
Why do you have the responsibility of this? Who gave you it?
The Prince.
Okay. Silas, if I remember, you are the Seneschal, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you have been given orders to apprehend this type of individual should you see him. However, this particular individual happens to be within the domain of Mr. Silas up here.
At this moment, Jonathan will show a text message from the Prince saying, "Stake and detain. I'll detain. I'll deal with any caitiff at my leisure."
Fair enough. Mr. Silas, would you find it too terribly offensive to give hospitality to this dead body for a little bit until his prince can deem him worthy enough to continue existing?
Yes. I'm quite
Fair
willing to
enough.
look after this individual.
Fair enough, Mr. Trot. If I think you've done your duty as much as you can, Silas, go ahead and keep him with yourself. I don't even know why I'm here to settle this. It seems like you guys have gotten it all wrapped up and nicely and tightly.
I also don't know why you are here, but seeing who you are, I am not going to question anything.
Oh,
That's fine.
Mr. DuPont, Josh is my general's manager. He works here. This is his place of business.
Mhm.
It's his responsibility to ensure this place runs smoothly.
Now,
I see.
I have never, in my capacity as general manager, had to expel somebody or had to go ahead and cause violence to any of my patrons, and I do not wish to start now.
But if Mr. Silas wants me to leave, that's okay with me. I will tell you, however, if I am to leave before the Prince arrives to take this caitiff out of your care. If something happens to him, if he is released, it's on your head.
I'm familiar with the full ramifications. He'll be kept on ice for the Prince. And then...
Especially considering the last
Yeah, I
thing that
remember the
happened.
last few incidents. If his identity is the person on my list, there will be a little bit of hell to pay, but I'm sure we'll work through it.
I'll make sure that...
Well, I'm just retiring the character because I can't beat the NPCs, all specs rolls, and I'm just gonna die. So thank you, Brom, for cheating, and I'm done.
Not cheating.
I'm just completely done.
Okay, let's... Grog, could you come down just for a second? This is something that we can talk about.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this scene to an end. Thank you. We'll carry on a new scene in a bit, but let's call this scene since we just had this little major thing going, and we can carry on in a little bit. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.